Road improvements are underway in District 7. Here's a closer look.
Hello, I'm Ken Fleming. I'm the Metro Council representative for the 7th District, and today we want to give a little more background in terms of the Westport Road widening project. And with me today is Representative Scott Brinkman. Representative, thank you very much for joining me today. Back in 2000, you were elected to represent this 32nd District, and I know you've been watching this whole process and shepherding it through and so forth. So, Representative, what is your impression and impact on the community with this widening project?
Well, first of all, Ken, thanks for having me here today. And I have been involved in this project since I first got elected to office in 2000. And this project is very, very important, not only for the people that live right along Westport Road, but for the people throughout eastern Jefferson County. Westport Road for years has been a 2-lane highway. It's been very difficult to maneuver, particularly during peak times. With the expansion, and actually this is a 4-phase project. 2 of the phases have been done. The widening of Westport Road from the Waterston on out to Hirschberg Parkway. The final 2 phases are the widening of Westport Road from the Waterston to Hubbard's Lane, and then of course the construction of the interchange itself. Once the interchange is complete, that is really going to help traffic not only on Westport Road, but also a number of other significant corridors in this region: Brownsboro Road, Old Brownsboro Road, LaGrange Road, New LaGrange Road, and Shelbyville Road. Because what you've seen for years is people getting off at either Brownsboro Road or Shelbyville Road and then migrating back to Westport Road, and so that's caused a lot of traffic congestion throughout this region.
Well, I think transportation and the economic development of this area is very, very important that you mentioned. And in fact, one thing that we've seen is the Westport Village development that's happened. I mean, could you give, have you talked to some of the individuals around this area in terms of what that impact, and particularly the economic impact of this area? Yes,
certainly, and I have been involved with the folks that developed Westport Village, and they made a significant investment in large part because of the belief that this project would get done. And it's important because retail businesses have to attract customers. If it's difficult to get to a business, that makes it more difficult for the businesses to attract the kind of patrons and the kind of business that they need to survive. And the fact of the matter is this project's been on the drawing board for well in excess of 20 years. I think we're finally on a timeline that we're going to see this project complete.
Well, that's great, and I hope people get a pretty good understanding of the dynamics of how this Westport Road widening project has come together, how much cooperation, coordination from all facets, from local government to the state government, as well as the citizens and the business community. So it's been a great partnership. You mentioned as far as obviously the construction, which is great to see this. Time to complete. You briefly touched on it. Could you expand a little bit more as far as when you think this will actually happen?
I think that right now it's scheduled to be complete sometime in 2010, so we're talking about 2 years. One of the things that held up the project, including the first 2 phases, the phases from the Waterston Expressway on out to Hirschberg Parkway, was the need to relocate utilities, and that was a very timely, costly process. Fortunately, that's been completed, including the phase from Waterston to Hubbard's Lane. So that's done, and the contracts have been let, the funds are there, and so now it's just a matter of doing the construction. And so, barring some unforeseen circumstances that I'm not aware of, I'm confident this project's going to be done in the next 2 years, and when it's done, I think it's going to dramatically improve traffic flow throughout this entire region.
Representative Brinkman, thank you very much for going over the Westport Road expansion. And now one of the things that's really helped stimulate the business, the community, in terms of Westport Road project is the Westport Village. So let's go up the road and visit the Westport Village. The Westport Road project has encouraged additional development along Westport Road. Westport Village, the former Camelot Shopping Center, is one such example. The Camelot Center at the intersection of Her Lane and Westport Road has become an eyesore, and residents of the area had to go out of their way for shopping, dining, and entertainment. With a $40 million investment in Westport Village, a significant need has been met for the neighborhood by providing easy access to such venues. In an important public and private partnership, I worked with the city of Graymore, Devondale to allocate nearly $180,000 to install sidewalks on Her and Linden Lanes so that residents of the area can be provided with safe pedestrian access to the Westport Village. And now another major project taking place in District 7 are improvements to the Brownsville Road corridor. So let's go visit. I'm on the corner of Chenoweth Lane and Brownsville Road in the 7th District. And down the street is the intersection of Country Lane and Brownsville Road. And one thing that's really important in the 7th District is safety. This is a very heavily traveled, congested area. And through working with quite a few community lenders in the area, as well as the State Department, as well as Public Works, we have design plans to put in turn lanes on Chenoweth Lane, as well as on 42 that go into Dawes Market, as well as Rolling Fields, which is the turn lanes will be on 42. In addition to that, we're going to put in some striping for better pedestrian crossing, as well as a better traffic signalization program. So we're really excited about this interchange in terms of making it a whole lot better in terms of safety. We're working with a contractor, and the project is scheduled to be completed in 2009. This is over a $600,000 improvement, not only for traffic going through the area, but more importantly for the safety of pedestrians who walk this area quite a bit.
Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro government.